win. Griffey breaking it down. Yo, it's leather and resin in this blend. From designer to niche, every centi to test. Yak mob locked in, all we do transcend. 5 sprays for the vibe, 3 more to make them notice. Projection beast mode, now the room's taking notice. Griff speaking gospel, set games to locust. People smell success, shit, it ain't no hocus pocus. Yak mob roll deep, every
What's good, people?
On the grind we live.
We're about to get into it.
Ain't no counterfeit. Kicks Griffey drop jewels. Yak
We're
mob
about to
player
get
coach
into
on
it.
the president. Represent Yak mob, Yak mob,
Yak mob. We're about to get into it, y'all. Yak mob. Oh wow, my earpiece came out. That sucks. That sucks. Can you hear? Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Hello, everybody. Let me go ahead and cut this on off so we can get down to business and see what's going on. My man Joel in the building. What's good? You already know what's good, everybody. It's your boy Kicks Griffey back in the fucking building. Hopefully everybody's swelling well today. Kept my word. You know, did that old 11 o'clock schoolhouse rock today. A little pop-up. And that's what's up. So, my man Joel in the building, scent of the day, Pandora, Swedish Wood. Smells like Frederick Mall, promise. But you already know, as I do. My God, Hidden Gems in the building. What's up, man? What's up? Everything's swelling well. What's good? My man Joe says some are still in Kev's live. Kev got a live going on? Wow. Usually nobody's up in here. Gems again. Hey, I didn't know. You know how I do. I'm on Tuesdays, you know? It's all good, though. It's all good, man. I still had to do my time, man. I still had to do my time, handle my business. Yerski was popping. My man Dutch with the center of the day, Jersey P13. Awesome. You know what I'm saying? My baby girl JoJo, what's up? What's up? Merry Christmas. The Panamanian princess. How you doing? Well, look, we wanted to talk about this tonight. Hold on, let me put it in the way. Let me put this mic down. Like, damn, y'all can hear me. You don't need to be all up in my face like that. I want to talk about this thing right here, man. I really do. I really want to speak on it today. It dropped off in the mail, I think a day or 2 days ago. If it was yesterday or the day before, I lost my days because I'm on vacation mode. Yeah, okay, all right. Everybody saying what's up. My man Ricky Garrett, Slick Rick in the building was popping, man. Center today, Michael Malone, Wood and Cardamom. Great choice. Well, look, I gotta say this. I have the Rayhan Terra. My man Will the Steel Rodriguez went ahead and sent me a sample of this the minute it came out, or when he received it, when he got it. And this is just overall a better composition. If you want to look at it, a better interpretation of the fragrance. And we're gonna get into it. And I'm gonna say the reason why. I'm gonna get into it and say the reason why. That spoke of the devil. I said his name like Candyman 3 times. He pop up. Let's go. Been out on the loop for a few days. Sit of the day, apricot and cognac. That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Wearing that heat. Ricky, again, we all being in 100 lives a day. Hey, that's what it is, man. Joe, that's what it is. At least we got some entertainment, right? Somewhat entertainment, right? Y'all hit that like button while y'all up in here. We got 8 in the chat. We only got 1 like. We got 8 in the chat. I'm gonna refresh. We got three likes and 8 in the chat. Come on, y'all. Y'all can do better. Come on, treat your boy with some love. So we're gonna talk about this right here. We're gonna talk about this thing right here, man. This. This Ramad. And this is the reason why I say this one is a better interpretation than Rayhan's Terror. Okay. To me, Rayhan Terror is like a soda that lost its fizz. It doesn't have that depth. The woodiness isn't really there. It's a half a fizz. It's not really making that run, that jump like it needs to. Um, to say that it smells like Outlands is a reach. It's a reach. It's a reach. This one smell more like Outlands to me, but alone on this fragrance alone, not trying to compare it. This one I do like. Why is because it's a little bit more brighter. The it projects out. It's enough. It's more you could utilize this more. The utilization of this you can use a little bit more. Now, true enough, I could get Outlands if I wanted to. You could get Outlands if I wanted to, but how many times would I really be able to use it? Few in between. Few and in between. Oh damn! I took off the fan. Few and in between. Um, this I will be able to utilize a little bit more due to the way I can wear it. It's just a better overall fragrance. And look, I'm gonna tell you right now, Arabia Prestige just don't miss. It don't miss. I don't even have no damn test strip, man. I'm gonna have to just use. I'm gonna have to use one of my sticky notes. So be it. Hey, what were we doing before test strips? Paper. It's all the same paper. Here we go. You see that atomizer? This is just so good. And this is off the truck a day or two. My God, man. Arabia Prestige don't miss, man. This thing is really good and I don't give a damn. I enjoy it. It's a clone and it's a good clone. It's a good rendition. Not only that, well, I can't say it's a clone because it has too many other variables that separate it, but it does remind you of Outland, you know? Let me get to this chat. And hey, I want y'all to weigh in and let me know if y'all smell both of them, what y'all think. Smash it the like it's button. Exactly. It's fire. I agree, Dutch. I agree. Arabia Prestige is on fire with their 2025 drops. I agree, Rick. I agree, man. There's my girl Simone. Oh, there you go. What it do? What it do? Yeah, please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Definitely a fresher take on the DNA. I agree, Will. I agree. This is a good fragrance. This is worthy of being in my collection. Um, and I know one thing, I could wear this fall, winter, early spring evenings. You don't have to be heavy on the trigger either. It'll do what it needs to do. It'll do what it needs to do. Now, if you want to talk about with me, I'm like this. Do you enjoy it? That's my thing. Do you enjoy the fragrance? If you don't enjoy the fragrance, it doesn't matter if it's high quality ingredients, it doesn't matter if it's mid or low. It doesn't matter. What matters is do you like the fragrance? Do you enjoy it? And I enjoy this fragrance. Low grade, high grade, mid grade, but I will not be naive to the fact that these are lower grade material, but they did a hell of a job with it. And I'm pleased with it. I enjoy this fragrance. Um Simone again, you know it. We are all here again. Exactly. Send me for sure. For sure. For sure. Okay, let me tell my fam what my ass just did. Okay. I saw you was on Jonathan, and I stepped in because I think Rafe was on there for a hot second. Wow, for real? That's what you did? Oh, you are sick. You really are. But that's okay, baby. We still got love for you. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. My man, the scent boss. The scent boss. Hey, I want y'all to weigh in on this. Will weighed in on it. Dutch weighed in on it. Have you guys smelled Arabia Prestige Ramad? And if so, tell me what y'all think about this fragrance. I want to know what y'all think is because I truly believe that this fragrance is something to have. It's a good fragrance. And I was actually surprised on how good it is for it to be, but it's Arabia Prestige. Arabia has just been, they ain't been missing. They ain't been missing. And then, hey, after we get down to that, I got a question for y'all. I got a question for y'all. I'm smelling it now again. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Let me know. I know you. Let me know, Dutch. Well, Slick Rick said that that Arabia's been hitting in 2025. Oh, okay, okay. Merry Christmas, David Webster. Merry Christmas, my guy. Simone across the board. What's up, people? For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. So, what's your thoughts? Well, y'all went on that. I want to ask some aroma earlier today when I went on my little jump in live for my hot little 30 minutes trying to relive the feeling back in the days off the porch, reviews off the porch, how I first started with IG. I wanted to know something. Well, Aroma brought up the question, and his question is off the subject, which one would y'all take, respect or loyalty? And I said, that's somewhat synonymous to me. To me, what drew up that question, I don't know. But he asked right at the end when I was cutting out, when I was leaving out. So I just want to know what y'all value more. Because I think, honestly, that's almost synonymous. You can't do one without the other. I mean, if you respect somebody, there's some form of kind of loyalty. Like you wouldn't backstab. You got enough respect for them not to backstab them. Loyalty, hey, you're gonna be if you loyal, you definitely respect the person, right? So y'all tell me, y'all let me know what y'all thoughts on that too as well. It's definitely good to me for sure. That's what I'm saying. Will, I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you on that. That's what I said. I enjoy the fragrance. I really enjoy the fragrance. That's right. He took the bathrobe off. Yeah. My Rocky Road, the big old husky, blue husky with the white beater on. Yeah. I woke up in the morning, y'all saw I had my cup of coffee. I was like, I didn't care. I'm like, let me go on. I went live on the phone from the phone. Like, what's going on? That's how I got down this morning. It was a little bit after 11, but I didn't care because I said I was gonna do a pop up. I said I was gonna do a pop up. Loyalty. So you pick loyalty over respect, right? Okay. Loyalty. All right. So you rather have loyalty than respect. So let me say this. So yeah, because with loyalty, you gotta have some kind of respect for them if you loyal to them. Like I said, it's synonymous with me. It's synonymous with me. Loyalty, I can respect you and also disagree with you and not rock with you. True, 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 true. I can agree with that. I could agree with that. Good one, Slick. Okay, we having this conversation. Let's do it, please. Come on, man. I need that to weigh in, man. Weigh in, dude. Weigh in for the count, man. Aroma did this crap. Loyalty is a rare thing. Okay. You can respect people that you don't even like. Okay. But loyalty is different in my opinion. Okay. So this is where I'm kind of conflicted, right? With loyalty, right? For you to have loyalty with someone, you got to respect them in some kind of way. Or why would you have loyalty to somebody you don't respect, right? And then, like with respect, you could respect somebody, not rock with them. I guess loyalty is more of like we in line. There's some kind of bond. But which one would I prefer, though? That was the question. Mm, I require respect. Not like that. I require respect. I respect you to say you don't fuck with me, and I'd be all good with that. No harm, no foul. I could respect that. I could deal with respect. Loyalty is like either you rock with me, you don't. That's cool, and there's respect there. 100%. Wait, 100% respect. Okay, you could bend loyalty a bit, but you can't with respect. That's what me and Joe. We on the same page, bro. We on the same page. In my opinion, you can't have loyalty without respect. You could definitely respect someone and leave it there. Okay, that doesn't require loyalty. Okay, okay, okay. Here's the part that's not spoken about. Loyalty is something that's within the person. Plenty of people are loyal and don't like who they're loyal to. Respect is earned. Wise words from the God fearing man. Okay, okay, okay. Mr. Clark, what's poppin', man? What's poppin' with you, man? What's good? What's good? Hey, that is facts, Judge. I mean, hey, he just spoke some Moses talk. He just had that Jesus walk talk for real. The symbols. I prefer respect over loyalty. Me too. I do too. Respect over loyalty because loyalty exists without respect. Okay, loyalty exists without respect. How can you be loyal to somebody and you don't respect them though? That's kind of odd. It can lead to unhealthy dynamics, blind allegiance. Whoa. Is mutiny afoot? I like where you were going with that, Sim Boss. You put a little twist in the game. You put a little twist in the game. Well, look, I'm gonna apply this to fragrances and we're gonna get to it. I just want to get everybody's thought before we connect this to the fragrance. Example, look at the mafia. They are loyal because it's necessary and it's a characteristic. Okay. There you go. There you go, Jims. Give me respect any day, all day. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. If you been loyalty, that wouldn't be loyal. Hell yeah. Moses with the gray beard. For hey, fake loyalty. Wow, fake loyalty. That ain't Raph, is it? That ain't Raph. Unless if he changed his name. Wrong account, Raph. Yeah, it is, Raph. What's up, my guy? There you go. I'm back. I was like, that ain't Raph. Wait, that look like Raph, but that ain't Raph. Hold on, hold on. But welcome, laughing out loud. That's so funny, man. Oh, that's funny. Without loyalty, there's no respect. Oh. So then Raph goes with respect then. Okay then. All right then, Raph. I feel you on that. Okay. Raph, Jim, Dutch, okay. Mr. Clark, he going ahead and say what's up? Okay. Respect starts with loyalty. It starts with loyalty. Okay then. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Everybody saying what's up. This is the reason why he didn't ask for this reason. Yeah, nice live, Raph. I watched some of it, man, and then I had to get off to turn all this on and turn on these lights and stuff. That's me just 20 years ago. Wow. Okay, okay. Yeah, you look young, man. It was like that ain't Raph, man. Hey, there's a troll up in here. Somebody hacked my guy's account. Dutch. At Dutch, is respect earned or giving willfully? For example, what have any of us done for one another that translates to loyalty? We offer opinions, suggestions, subjective thought process. Okay. Okay. Hey. Hey, that's a question she gave you, Dutch. Thanks to Jonathan. Okay. Thing is, unloyal people can respect you. Not all respectful people are loyal. Mm. We decide to become loyal due to the common interest. So when the common interests don't align, then is that does that mean there's no more loyalty? Explain, Simone. Explain, because I'm about to get to it. I just wanted to hear everybody's word first. Both respect and loyalty are earned. I agree. I agree. Respect is a mutual understanding. Loyalty can be blind. Wow. David. David. Wow. Hey, he ain't playing around. He came in saying some stuff. There has to be respect for it, there to be loyalty. But loyalty without respect is blind allegiance, and it has no direction. Mhm. True, Will. So, this is my question. Yes, both are earned for sure. My guy Dutch said yes, both are earned for sure. So, look, I was listening to what Fat Boy Finesse was saying, right? He had did um, his arm off video today, and he was talking about picking a house, a house that you could relate to and everything. And Esteban had mentioned this before his video came out, and I was wondering, do we respect brands or are we just loyal by default? Do you just like, let's just say, Arabiyat Prestige? Hey, I don't care. I respect the brand. Well, I'm loyal to the brand. I'm loyal to the brand. Um, but do you respect what they do? Like, is your loyalty only? You're only as loyal as common interest. That's why I was asking Simone. So, do you think that there's brand loyalty like Zaharov? There's a lot of fans that are Zaharov. Doesn't matter what comes out. Doesn't matter what new fragrance it is. They're gonna buy. We're gonna buy, right? We're gonna buy. So is that loyalty? Is that blind allegiance? Is it where it's more of a respect thing, or are we just so loyal to the brand, or is it because there's an interest? There's a common interest. That's why we default automatically into loyalty. Because if it's not a common interest, is that really loyalty? Question. Question. Y'all weigh in on that. Y'all weigh in on that. I believe if there's no common interest, there can be there can be respect. Somebody just said it. Blind allegiance. I think it was Jims had just said it, I believe. I love this. Y'all better come through. That's what I call fake loyalty. Mm. These days, loyalty isn't loyalty. It's just cloud chasing. Mm. So while you're hot, right? So as long as they hot, then that's when you ride with them when they hot. So when they're cold, you don't deal with them no more. So it's fake loyalty. Okay, then I see where Raph is coming from. I see where Raph is coming from. Parents are loyal to their kids, regardless if their child is right or wrong, but they may not respect to what the child do. Mm, good analogy, Slick Rick. Good analogy, man. Good analogy. So let's apply this to the fragrance, right? Let's apply this to the fragrance. Is there respect when it comes down to fragrance? And then this all is leading to something. It's all connected because we did have a meetup today, and prior to the meetup, it was some questions, and then Esteban had brought this up. So follow me, follow me, follow me. So do y'all feel that y'all could be? Do y'all feel that loyalty to a brand is really loyalty, or is it fake loyalty? Because they could flop, they could drop the ball a few times, and then therefore there's no more loyalty. Or do you respect the brand? You respect the house. You respect what they do, but you're not necessarily loyal in the way of like, I'm gonna buy everything that they put out. Weigh in. I need to hear what y'all think. Need to hear what y'all think. I definitely think a lot of people have brand loyalty. Yeah, Kicks, you definitely a Zaharoff fanboy. Hey, hey, listen. I ain't gonna lie, I like Zahara. I do like Zahara. I like Zaharoff. I have no problem saying that, but they do disappoint a lot of times. Um, that's why I don't like to keep my I don't put high hopes anymore. Usually when I used to put high hopes on it, I would get back this return, common interest, like Simone would say, right? But I respect the house. I respect the house. I respect the house. Will is funny. I don't know about brand loyalty. I never experienced that. Okay, all right. Because there's some people that just buy because they love the brand that much. I love Amouage, but I don't have loyalty to Amouage. I'm not just gonna just buy Amouage fragrances. I think it could be both. I'm loyal to Zerjoff, Guerlain, because I respect their respect for the craft and business. Okay. And then there are houses I respect that I'm not fully loyal. Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. Good, 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 good way. As a prime example, just look at predicaments that loyalty, blind allegiance has put this country in. Mhm. In most cases, blind allegiance ends up getting turned around on so many. Okay, it's not earned, so there is no habit of doing right by the people. Oh, I know where Jim's is coming at. Hear what he's saying, y'all. Without habit or doing right, one can veer in a different. Yeah, dang, did you? I'm gonna leave that up there for a second. I read slow, but I was listening fast, and I caught everything. Pause. That made sense. That made sense right there. I got what you were saying. I got what you still saying. I got what you were saying, James. I got what you were saying. Hey, you see that, Simone? You see that, Simone? Yeah. Ricky Bingo. Okay, and that's exactly what I was explaining. Uh-huh. I think Simone would go for one of the other, depending on what happened to them in the post. Got disrespected or got cheated. Loyalty on, oh, okay. It decides their decision. Okay, this conversation has the potential to get very biblically engrossed, and that's what we can't do. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, Simone, but I know what you're getting at. I know what you're getting at. I'm with you on that. I'm spiritual, but we gotta no religion, no spiritual, no politics, no sports. That's my three rules. I can't do it. I can't do it. That's a touchy subject, but I know where you at, sweetheart. I know where you at. I know where you at. I figured it was leading to something. It can be, Simone. It can be. Hey, but that's on something different. Exactly. As soon as they get what they want, that's it. They're gone. Without respect, there's no loyalty. And there's no loyalty, there's no love. So I'm gonna start right there and then I'm gonna continue with Simone and go on down and continue, right? So my question is, do y'all think that the brands are loyal to you? Do y'all think the brands are loyal to you? Matter of fact, do you think the brands respect you? I'll wait. While I wait, I'm gonna read some of this. Y'all answer that. Do y'all think the brands respect you and that they loyal to you? And I'm asking for a reason. We gonna get into this tonight. This kicks after dark. Could be a matter of comfort and lack of exposure. The real problem is are the brands loyal to the customer? No, I'm behind, but I didn't even read that. We My God, my God, my God. That's a that's a no for the majority of brands, Jims. Hey, but it's a question and a conversation to be had. Rafe, that's why I hate the word transparent. Exactly, Will. That's why niche isn't so niche anymore. They are loyal to trends and money, not the consumer. Symbols, there's a fear and stupidity. Oh, I agree, Simone. In majority of the cases, a business is loyal to profits and non-debt. Laughing out loud. So the customer's loyalty tends to dwindle and success increase. That's the problem, Dutch. Who supplies their profit themselves? He's asking the question. I'm already knowing where Jim's at, or the customer spending the money. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, here we go. Here we go. David said, just sample. No point to have blind loyalty, even if you love the house or have a relationship with the brand, because at the end of the day, you won't love everything that this ain't cheap. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Then you have some business owners who can achieve profit loyalty by being customer loyal. I agree. I'm cool with the boundaries kicks. No, hey, sweetheart, if it wasn't like, I'm all about talking about, all of that, but I'm good with it. But some people get finicky and I have no fear on speaking about, you know, my heavenly father and all of that. But everybody have different religions and cultures and I just respect everybody and you know how it goes. It's touchy for some. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't the place for it. We go keep it with the fragrance, but you know where I'm coming from, sweetheart. You know where I'm coming from. I just asked that. Brands only respect profit. They only respect profit. So and I addressed it. Mm-hmm. Who supplies the profit? I already got you when you said it the first time, but maybe he said it for some other people that didn't hear him though. We do, Will. We do. We do. As Bond and Creed, why they aren't the top anymore. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, there's a flip side to this conversation. I'm willing to listen to this flip side of this conversation, Dutch. You know my ears is open, bro. I'm willing to listen. Loyalty to a fragrance house is never blind. It's conditional. Innovation, quality, and authenticity keep us loyal. If the magic fades, we move on. Damn, Simballs, you doing it like that, bro? Damn, man, you, dude, this I wasn't prepared for that, man. Damn. All right, man. All right, Mr. Texas. Shit, you hit it. You hit it. You got it. That's your money. That's your money. It shows how tight knit we. You know who you are, right? Right. We are able to respect for differences of opinions. I agree. I totally agree. I respect Boo just but I'm pledging my loyalty and allegiance to it. Oh man, his Vu Elegante, man. Hey, he will go on that hill and scream Vu Elegante and don't give a damn. And the reason why he could do that with such confidence because he got heat in his collection. But regardless, though, I really believe that that fragrance, he enjoyed that fragrance. Ever so reason why I said I enjoy this fragrance, even though, it's not the top, you know, rate oils or whatnot. This is a very, very good fragrance. It is worthy of being in my collection, and I'm happy to have it. I'm happy to have it. I have no problem wearing it. And I'm glad this came out because it saved me from not even getting Outlands, to be honest with you. I'm not getting Outlands. I'm not doing it. No. What's up, Kev? How you doing, brother? Good live, man. I didn't even know. Hey, look, this is the thing. It's so many lives that came on today. I was like, what? Jonathan was on, and then you. And I was like, oh my God, everybody came on, was on today, man. Everybody was on today. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Let me come up and I'll explain because it's too much to. Hey, please. You said nothing but a word, Dutch. I don't even know why you playing, man. I don't even know why you playing. You know I will, man. I don't even know why you playing, Dutch. Dutch is funny, man. That's my guy, dude. That is my brother, man. For real, man. That is my brother. There you go, Dutch. I put it in the stream, man. Blue Elegante is my favorite scent to do yard work wearing. Oh my God. See, I ain't dealing with a Blue Elegant Seraphine Blue. See, hey, Will, now see, that's like talking about religion. That's like talking about sports and politics. Why you playing with me? Why you gotta throw my fragrance up in there, man? See, man, we better than that. We better than that. You can't put Seraphine Blue in the same category as that. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. You can't do that, man. Luster is yeah, it is better. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Dutch, it's in the chat, man. It's in the chat. Go ahead. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Dutch. Yeah, my guy. Let's go ahead.
Yo,
Go, Dutch. What's good, bro?
what's poppin'?
Man, can you please explain, man? Elaborate on what you were saying, man.
So um, a brand can be loyal to demand.
Okay.
right?
Oh,
So we're speaking on one aspect side of consumerism.
mhm.
A brand does X, they become known for X, like you were saying about Amouage, right?
Mhm.
Um, so they'll get known for this certain whatever style or whatever the case may be, right? So
Mhm.
then if their customers are demanding a certain thing and if they're loyal to that demand, that could look away to the other half of their customers.
Okay. Okay. So my question is this then. This is my question, man. Do you think that us as consumers are loyal to these brands though? Because Jim made a great point. He said, who's funding them?
Right.
Consumers.
Yeah.
So is it where us as consumers we are loyal to them? Because I'm pretty sure we wouldn't pay or buy stuff from them if we didn't respect them. So we kind of respect them in a way to even
Right.
purchase. But do you think that there's a loyalty aspect in that? That's why we keep paying them. Do you
Um.
think that consumers have a loyalty to brands? There's some people that only buy do.
Yeah.
They only look there's do aheads. You know what I'm saying?
I think that yeah, and definitely Will. I'm super loyal to Axe. Axe is life. Nah, but I think it's like any other genre. There's different aspects of consumerism and different aspects of being a fan of something, right? Some people only buy
Okay.
doers. Some people, a lot of us are loyal to fragrance. It ain't necessarily the house. It's perfumery, right?
Right.
So
Right.
we may have 30 Serjoffs, we might have 15 Amwashes, we might have 12 PDM, whatever the case may be.
Right.
We're
Right.
more loyal to, and it might be different aspects. Some people are loyal to just having new fragrances. It ain't got
That
nothing to
is
do.
true.
It ain't nothing. It's
Yeah.
not necessarily the juice. It's the high of getting a new fragrance. Some people are loyal to certain DNA. Some people are loyal to different notes. It just
Okay.
depends. But I think
Okay.
the conversation, um, it has different waves, right? Um,
Mhm.
like we're saying, a business is going to be loyal to a business, right? You didn't go in business to people please. But there's a thin line of being consumer based where you want to provide whatever you're doing the best of that to the fan base that you're reaching and whoever you're trying to reach. Then it becomes a point where, like I was saying, the flip side of this is if okay, here's a great example.
I'm listening.
Music. Music, right?
Mhm.
People have a favorite artist. They have this art. Well, let's just use Jay-Z, right? When Jay first
Okay.
came out, it was a certain style of rap he rapped. The core of us got hooked on that. Then when he starts to his life changes, he only raps about his life. So he can't rap about, I mean, he could, but in theory, he can't rap about stuff he's not doing anymore. That's the kind of rapper he is. So if he's rap, he can't rap about being in Mossy anymore when he's up a billion, right?
Yeah.
So it's a split. It's gonna be some people in this fan base that want to hear him try to draw inspiration back from Reasonable Doubt or Volume One. Then there's another part of his fan base that wants to hear what he's doing now.
Mhm.
Who's wrong?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah.
So as him as the artist, which he's representing the brand, right? He's got to
Mhm.
be able to maneuver through. Okay, I need to give these people this. I need to give these people this, or I can just be me and let them sort it out.
True. True.
So as
True.
these brands, you go cool. If I've been doing this tobacco for 3 years, different variations of tobacco, and then next year I decide to switch it up and I want to do freshies and citrus or whatever, and I gain a new following doing the citruses and all that,
Yeah.
and it might be, we'll say it might be more profitable in the moment. As a
Right.
business,
Right.
what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go back to the old and be in the red, or are you gonna do with the new and be in the green? I
I
get
see.
it.
I get. Yeah. I get it. I get it. Um, and I could say that I guess for everybody, it's not so cut and dry. It's not so black and white, right? So yeah, because if that was the case,
Right.
man, there'd be people who will only have type of collection. They'll have only Armand. They would only have Lataf, or they would only have, you know, Zherzhov, or they only, you know what I'm saying? If you look at people's collection, they got all
Right.
these different fragrances, right? Um, I'm gonna say this. I think it's a loyalty to addiction.
Yeah.
I think it's a loyalty to an addiction, not necessarily the brands. The brands is only giving you what you're asking for.
That's
And,
the
and
point
what
I'm
they're
making.
asking for is,
That
yeah,
point.
yeah, and all they
Loyalty to it, the
and
business being loyal to demand. If we keep hearing that y'all want this, we're just gonna give it to you.
yeah, why wouldn't they not? You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they not? But Simone had brought up a good point. She was like, look what happened to Target. There's everybody's loyal until she had mentioned something to the fact. Here it goes. This is what she put. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's true.
Yeah, yeah, and I can respect that. I can respect that. So I guess when disrespect comes in, I mean all agreement is off the board. But I hear that. I hear that. Um, hey, and send boss, send that to my DM, man. I want to know how to do that. I've been watching what you've been saying,
Yeah,
but I've been having the fun.
I fell off on doing that. I logged about, I think I got 50 on my profile. I fell off doing it.
Man, yeah, I'll be there forever, man. That's like a day. That's a week's day, a week's work, man. Rap said I'm loyal to my skin. In that case, hey, pretty much.
I
But a
would
lot
think it
of
would
us is
be, as a consumer, I would think in my brain, and I think a lot of us are like this when you become, I guess, at a certain part of your journey that you become more loyal to quality. It ain't really
Mhm.
a house thing, right? Because there's a lot of houses that are expensive that don't, it's not, the quality don't match it. You're just paying for a name,
right,
right?
right,
Or a
right. I
blend,
agree
or
with
the
you.
blend might not be up to par, but you're paying for a name. I would rather be I'd rather be a loyal, or however you want to word it, addicted to a quality of juice than
Yeah, I'm
brand.
loyalty. Yeah, yeah. I'm loyalty to the quality of juice, man. The accessibility of it, man, and then the character and the reputation of the brand, But like to one thing, shoot, I can't even be not like that, but I can't even be committed to one car, let alone,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, a fragrance. What's up, Jims? You on, man? We hearing you? What's up?
Hey, I was just giving y'all time to finish up, man. Look, because
I want to
I'm
hear what you
definitely
got
in
to say.
agreement.
That
Well, I mean, I'm
thumbnail is
I'm definitely.
hilarious.
Yeah, I want to hear what you got to say. You want to elaborate on it, man?
Hey,
Mm.
this thumbnail is just a reminder for anybody who decides to get up in court against me. All right, but anyway,
That is
all right,
hilarious.
Look
you
at
know
him,
what I'm
the
saying?
attorney bully, the
Hey,
bully, the attorney. He's like,
hey, if the stands if the stands don't fit, then you must have quit. All right, but
Right.
I hear
hey,
that. I hear that. I hear
but
that.
no, I
So,
mean,
what's your take on it, James? What's your take, man? You
the
made a
thing
good
about it is
point. You
that
said it's the consumer. Go ahead. I'm listening.
the thing about it is it really Dutch was right. I believe I was right. I think a lot of people took the right stance, but the problem is that as the community grows, there's so many things. so many different types of people that are consumers now that it is kind of stretching out the number of ways that in which people are buying. All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. We got people that don't want to spend over $100. So they buy Middle Easterns, right?
Yeah.
They know the
Mhm.
bottle's ugly, but they just don't want to get the original, right?
Yeah.
So they'll go out there and get that rare reef. No offense, because I wore it the other day. All right, but they'll go out there and get it because it's less than $100. You got people that are loyal to their price point. You got people that are loyal to bottles. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
There's a whole group of people that within our group of people that love a bottle. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Presentation.
Let's presentation, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I've smelled people that swear by BTV and that smells horrible on their skin. But you know what? The bottle sits gorgeous on their shelf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it look
Eh,
beautiful on the mantle.
You know
Beautiful.
what I'm
Go
saying?
ahead, man.
Look. They be buying some of this stuff, and that thing smells like marshmallows and cherry. But the
Facts.
bottle's gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? The bottle is gorgeous. And then you got those that are brand loyal and that the brand, but here's the thing, it's all about the person. I don't really think that there's a loyalty to a brand. However, I do think that brands should be loyal to their consumers, all right, to their customers. But people are spending money based on their own wants, their own motives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it could be for a number of things, like you said, bottles, all that stuff. All right. But I don't really think that there's a brand loyalty. I think that people aesthetically like what a brand brings to different aspects of their life. Some guys like bragging about BTV, but they don't even really wear it.
Yeah.
Some people love Zerjob because of the bottles, because of the presentation. It sits right on the shelf. Some people
Right.
love the juice. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I'm telling you, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It could be a number of things. But I think the most important thing that we were talking about earlier is that the brands stay loyal to what they've been offering over the years. And what
Mhm.
we've seen over the past 10 years is a switch, because now the niche are starting to create perfumes like designers. What was it? Corey mentioned this, and several other people have too. And this is why I still have so much respect for Killian, Zerjoff, Amouage. My favorite brands, because they stick to what they've always done best. All right,
Yeah.
whether you like it or not, they stick to what they've done best. So when you go get them, you know what you're getting. But
Mhm.
Raja, great oils, great blends, bro. They're making high level designers. Okay, there's nothing complicated in there. What happened to the oud blue intense? What happened to the oud orange intense? You know what I'm saying? What
Mm.
happened to those complicated blends that still turned out to be quite notably masterpieces? You know what I'm saying? The noirs, the La Nuit series, the two of them. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? What happened
Mm.
to those type of blends? Nowadays, when you look up there and you see them, you see Creed before that last one, the Zaffaron or whatnot. Prior to
Ozeri.
that, but yeah,
Yeah.
oh Zarian, yeah, or Zarian, yeah.
Mm.
Um, bro, everything's been mass appealing, easygoing, and just very simple. And to be honest with you, compared to the previous releases, you can look at them and say they're money grabs.
Yeah.
You can literally say that they are money grabs, high price money grabs.
This is what we was talking about earlier, Kicks, about
Yeah.
it'd be a lot of stuff that go on behind the scenes, mainly with these houses being bought by
Mhm.
these, but
Yeah, we was
but
talking about
mainly
that earlier.
L'Oreal
L'Oreal
and everybody,
and all
yeah.
them. So they're only gonna stick within the numbers. They don't really care for creativity. That's not their
Mm-mm.
bag. Their bag is, hey, we spending X, we trying to make X.
Yep.
That's it.
Mm.
So if you need to make it mass appealing so millions of people can buy this, that's what we're doing. We don't care about us, the fragrance connoisseur, the snob. We don't. That's cool, but we trying to get
Yeah.
these sales off.
Let me make
Which
one
is
critique to your statement, Dutch.
I'm listening.
They
Go
ain't,
ahead.
they ain't worried. They not really worried about what they're spending, because you want to know what? It's profit above all. And the easiest, and what I've noticed in some of these blends and some of these fragrances that they've been releasing, is that you want to know how we know they're not releasing much. Most of them are using synthetic oud. Most of them are using a lot, not synthetic in the sense that, but I'm saying synthetic like they're not spending. It's not real oud.
Yes,
Okay,
Mhm.
it's a
not to mention
manufacturer
exactly, not to mention synthetic iris and whatnot. And
and rose and
you
everything
can
else.
tell. You know what I'm saying? And I know that stuff is expensive, but you know what? They used to include it in the price. Now they include it in the price, and you ain't even getting the real deal.
Right.
Let's be honest.
True,
Let's be
true,
honest. You know what I'm
true.
saying? You getting the oud that they used to put in. What was that? That Prada Noir,
Hmm.
Prada whatever. You know what I mean? Oh no,
Versace.
Versace Noir. My bad. Versace Noir. That was the one of the worst synthetic ouds I've ever had on skin, ever.
Oh man,
But I'm
see,
starting to pick up similar types of oud in some of these $500 bottles, and I'm looking like, yo, bro, you cannot be serious right now.
hey, World was speaking about that this weekend, dude. He was upset about that. He was like, "Man, they charging ooh prices, but they giving us like it's not ooh." He's
No.
like, "It's not ooh," and I'm like, "Yeah, he got a point. He got a point." I gotta
Yeah.
agree with him. Yeah, hey, he said, "I just told Kicks and Aroma that this past weekend you did, World." But yeah,
But
man, I hear
a
you.
lot, a part of that is training, right? Because if you take the average consumer of fragrance, they probably never even smelt real oud.
Yeah.
So them telling you this is oud, they're just going along with it. They ain't got no other, they don't have nothing, no baseline to base it off until they smell some real oud.
Well, let me also address this. Kicks, you see what Will said? Don't the majority of consumers want mass
Yeah,
appeal?
yeah,
Here's the
right
problem
here.
with that statement, though. Here's the problem with that statement, Will. You're right. But here's the thing, the majority of consumers aren't the majority of their consumers. See, when you
Mm,
generalize consumers together, see, you can't generalize those that only buy Versace and the $100 and less when we're talking about Creed and them. All right.
Yeah,
Yes, because they're not going to pay $340, $300 to $400 for a mass appealing good. So if they're never going to spend that type of money with you anyway, why are you catering to them?
right. That's pretty much the point I was making when I said it's a flip side to this. It's demand, which breaks down the levels of consumerism, right? Us, we're talking in this chat. We're far beyond somebody that just walks in whatever Macy's and buys Blue Day Chanel and they wear that all year. Like
Mhm.
and
it's a distance gap. As a business, they're looking at it like, and when you look at the numbers, it's way more them than us.
right, so that's what I was
Mhm.
about to get to. Jims was saying that you can't lump those numbers in with the numbers that they're looking at as mass appealing, right? Mass appeal numbers. Our numbers, us as enthusiasts, like you said, we're not the ones that walk in there and get like little, I mean, department store fragrances. That
Right,
number is very minute. That's a
Mhm.
different number compared to the mass appealing numbers. That's a whole different number category. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
sure.
I understand what he's saying. I understand what James was saying. So can we all say this then? The company is loyal to the numbers.
right.
They're loyal to the numbers, right? The numbers dictate
Yes.
what they gonna make, right? But
Mhm.
with us, we're the only ones that are loyal to, let's say, I don't know if we want to use loyal. Well, I mean, we're the ones that's paying. We're the ones
It's
that paying because if we don't pay, they don't get the money, right?
it's
So,
more
So
of
what's the
I think
yeah.
it's more of instead of loyal, I think it's more of a benefit of the doubt type thing. Like what I wrote, I'm loyal to Zerzhov. It's me saying I give them the benefit of the doubt because throughout the years they have continued to deliver Zerzhov. They're not delivering. I'm not buying a Zerzhov and getting
right,
whatever else, right?
YSL. YSL.
Yeah, or
Yes. To
whoever,
keep it
they're
real.
giving me
Yes.
surge off. So
Mhm.
whatever blend they're using, materials, they consistently have did this. So I'm
But
saying
see.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. Every time something drops, I can go, okay, well, I know whatever composition that they're
Mhm.
saying it is, I know they're going to be true to their style, their technique, their blend. They're going to be true to that.
Mhm.
It ain't, I don't
yeah,
think loyal might be the wrong word, but it's more of
I
like a
think so.
benefit of the doubt type thing. Like, Like if I
But
know if you're a Roof Chris head and you've been eating there, you kind of know, okay, when I go in here, I know this steak is gonna taste like
yes.
this because I've eaten it the last 2 years. I know it's gonna
Hmm.
taste like this. I know I'm not gonna go in there and get a McDonald's steak. You know what I mean? Like,
But Dutch, touch on the other part, bro. Because right now, all we're talking about is loyalty. Kicks asked a two-part question. What about the respect factor? How about we
yeah, I
talk
don't.
about the fact that they don't respect us as consumers, so
Of
they're
course they
putting out
don't.
this bullshit
They
and
don't.
they're charging these high ridiculous rates.
Premiums. Yeah, so I think personally, it could be a lot of factors, but I think the main factor is what you and Kicks we were just explaining about the numbers. I think that they crossed the number, right? So what happens
Hmm.
is as a business brand, they go, okay, well these mass appealing fragrances we're making make this X for this consumer over here, right? The frag head, the consumers, I mean the connoisseurs that we are, they kind of cheapen us. We're the ones that
Hmm.
get disrespected. The average person that just goes and buys fragrance here and there, they're not invested enough to be disrespected. We're invested in this. So then they go, okay, well, we can give them these simple blends and slap this price tag on it because some houses have, like you brought up Creed, they have had a rapport for this so many years that sometimes you can be like, as a consumer, you go, well, they can't be perfect every time when it shouldn't be that way.
Bro, they obviously. I'm gonna
Shouldn't be
just
that
be
way.
honest with you. If it was the way that you were saying, more so than not, then they wouldn't be getting dragged to the back of Neiman's. They wouldn't be
Right.
getting pulled off of certain people's shelves.
Right.
So
No, that's what
so
I'm
yeah.
agreeing. I'm
So yeah.
saying that they're
Oh,
doing
my
too
fault.
much of that.
Yes,
It's
and
not
then
it's
they're
not
barely
one or two
releasing anything.
duds. Yeah, it's not one or two duds. Y'all are consistently dropping like you're playing with us at this point.
So
Delphinus, as good as it may have been, basic. It was simple.
okay.
Amber vanilla. Okay. What was the other one? The one that
Centaurus and
Centaurus. As
what's the
Centaurus
as
other
is
much
joint?
as
different.
as much as I enjoyed it on skin, simple.
Yeah.
Okay, simple. You know what I'm saying? This ain't, and it be they basically produced high end designer fragrances for the past
Yes.
year and a half. They high
Mm,
dollar designer fragrances have been coming out from niche.
Yes.
yeah.
That's what I'm
Now
saying. We're
this
the
is
only
my
ones that gets disrespected. We are in our we're in a point in our journey where we're looking for uniqueness, creativity, complexity.
and you want to know something though? I got something to say about that though, Dutch.
Hmm.
That's why it's gonna cost more.
Right.
For us, it's going to
Yes.
cost more, is because what we are asking for is not from the mass appealing, not putting my nose up or anything else like that, but what we're asking and what we're requiring is not McDonald's anymore. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So if you want
Hmm.
a nice steak and you want wine and stuff, there's going to have to be independent niche. There's going to have to be those higher end fragrances that we're going to have to pay for. So if you want that, then the regular mass appealing fragrances is not for us.
Yes.
I'm just being real. It's not for us.
And
You
that
know.
Hmm.
what Will just said is kind of the point I was kind of making when I was saying a business is loyal to demand. If you put out if Creed or who let me not get off Creed. Let me get off Creed. But any brand that just keeps continually
Everybody
to
got off Creed.
right. That's hilarious. If you build this rapport, if you build this rapport and then you start playing the marketing game as a business, you're like, if y'all keep buying, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, and that's. But you want to know what else is killing the market a little bit too? Let's keep it a buck, y'all. And again, this is no shot at them, but this is just a reality. The TikTokers that have the bottles in the background for trophy pieces to look like cow cologne or whatnot that are buying these things either whole price or from the discounters, they're breathing life. They are breathing life into these brands that
That's
show
a
no
fact.
respect for. But you know what? But the thing about it is that when they go by that, they in a sense represent us. even though they don't represent us.
Yeah.
And they are making it hard for us to plead our point. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, the clones are not the problem. The
No.
clones are doing their own thing. They're in their own lane. They ain't worried about the $200 no. But it's the ones that are buying this stuff for a look.
I don't know.
You know what I'm
Was y'all
saying?
on Walt's live last night? Because Raph said something. He said something last night that, like, obviously I didn't know because I haven't been to none of these places, but he said something that struck a chord in my brain. And as I was looking over the scope of it, I'm like, that's crazy. When he was saying the brands were asking influencers what they should clone next.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw
Hmm.
when he said that.
And I'm like,
Hmm.
That's wild.
Our ref said
you're
Yeah,
he's
a
here,
Ref
y'all.
multi-million
said
dollar brand asking a reviewer what you should clone next is insanity to me.
How?
That's
Wait, why?
crazy.
Why, Dutch? How is that crazy?
It's not
They're not
crazy
asking.
because it's
They're not asking the ones that got 10,000 followers on TikTok.
no,
And they're asking the ones who actually have a following of blind buy warriors. You
correct.
know, if they got a million, all they need is 1,000 sales, and they can
Right.
squeeze that out of there.
I'm saying it's crazy.
and
It's not crazy as in that's reality. That's what's happening.
Oh,
It's crazy as in fathoming it. Like this is where we're at now, where we're not even trying to be creative. We're just we're going robotic. Oh, okay. What do y'all like? Okay, we're just gonna do that.
but I mean, here's the thing. Everybody, I can't see any of these. I think this is standard. You know, think about it, Dutch. If you're going to come up with a certain fragrance, what did most people do when they were putting out different styles, different beauty products and whatnot? What
Yeah, it's a
they
field
always
test.
got a test exactly.
Yeah, it's a
And
field test. I
so
get that.
who better to ask this than the people who are going to more than likely get it in their hands and push it?
I get
You
it.
feel me?
I'm just saying
So
from the creator standpoint, what are we doing? Like, go in there and create something,
mm-mm, not for
please.
$60, not for $60 or less.
No need it
They
for
hey,
60.
no, but that's who they are. They're just trying to get something to sell.
I
You
know
know, if
that.
we
I
were
get that
talking about
part.
more, it's crazy. Then it'd be
This
crazy to me.
this be the reason why when I was asking y'all is do y'all feel like it's a problem where we seeing these houses having these so a lot of these houses are having a fragrance every month. And
Yeah.
we're like, yo, what's happening here? You can't put out a fragrance in November and December and then January, February, like you not even nothing, none of it breathe. And like where's the not saying it could be blends that are being worked over these months because we don't really know. But when you get it and smell it, it don't seem like it.
yeah. Hey, now not to get off subject. When I met up with the fellas at the meetup last week, I know my guy World loves a lot of oud. He likes a lot of real animalic fragrances, right? And we were having a discussion on oud, and he made a valid point. He was just saying, like I said before earlier, that they're charging for these oud prices and they're not giving oud.
Right.
And I'm thinking like this, man. There's all different types of oud. And yes, world, I think the oud that you choose is funky. It stinks and I don't like it. That is my preference, brother. But you like it, I love it. You like it, I love it. But there are other ouds that are not funky. There are
Right.
ouds that's like low Asian ouds that are smooth. It all depends on how it's produces it produce with hydro or non-hydro, and that also makes a difference. But yeah, I felt his point. That's one thing I did agree with him on is that, um, they overcharging. They're charging for what they're not giving, and
Right.
that is unfair. I agree that that's unfair, though.
Hmm.
Yeah, world, you do make a point. When you smell a lot of these notes raw, they don't. A lot of them are not appealing. I haven't smelled. I mean, I smelled oud, raw oud, maybe once or twice, but I've smelled a lot of other raw notes They aren't.
Hmm.
They're not like how they are. They're not appealing for the most part.
Nope. Because I love cinnamon, but raw cinnamon, man, that stuff comes across almost spicy.
Yeah.
Cardamom is, you know what I'm saying? Cardamom blended, great. Cardamom raw, peppery mess.
And
Dry
see,
pepper.
I've smelled a lot of different notes and stuff. It's just, man, oud is not one of my favorite notes, but
Right.
doesn't mean that I don't like oud. You know what I'm saying? And my guy just got a love thing for oud, but he's
He
like, "I'm gonna
does.
find the oud for you," and I was laughing. I said, "Okay, I'll be waiting. I'll sniff it, but if it's nasty, if it's gross, if it's boo boo oud, I'm gonna let you know." And he was laughing, but yeah, my man Gabriel, he's in the building. He said, "I see TikTok. They put stuff in you wouldn't put on the skin. XYZ, Atrilia, 6 p.m. Okay, I see what you're doing.
No, that's a
Yeah, I
fact.
get you.
No, that's a fact. It's a different
Yeah.
world over there. That the TikTok fragrance, whatever they call it, community or TikTok frag,
It's
whatever it's
about a
called.
dollar.
It is. That's what it is.
It's about a dollar.
That's
They're
it. That's the
salesmen.
easiest way to describe it.
90,
Is about a
yeah,
dollar.
95% of people over there on us behind the camera are salesmen. That's why you'll go over there and check on someone, and then 3 hours later you'll check on one again, and they got the same carousel spinning the same nine fragrances, 69 fragrances, talking about, hey, I got a deal in my cart. I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
come on.
Soon
Dude.
as you click on their live or whatever, you see the little cart TikTok shop cart, and I'm just like, I'm out.
It'd be
And see,
some
they
over there
got
making
stuff.
some money, but they have rapport with it, but too many people over there are just like blind salesmen that just, oh my god. Sometimes I see people over there and I pray for
They can't push nothing niche or get flagged. See, and that's the thing, dude. It's like overpowered by certain companies, especially a lot of clone companies over there. That's why I can't do it. I didn't. They kind of constantly try to push me to do lives over there, and I know what the deal is, and I'm not
Hmm.
selling nothing. Um, and then on top of that, they got rules. I don't know if you guys know it because we on
A
this
lot.
side, but but when they have a fragrance that's up, they have to have it up and be talking about it for a certain amount of time
Yeah.
before they go to another one. They can't have this fragrance up and even mention or speak on another fragrance because they get flagged.
Yeah.
If they
what?
get flagged, yeah,
And
Wait. You have
they
to
have
be talking about something for an extended amount of time?
yes,
you
and
have to speak on.
you get keyword flagged. Man, they got so
Yeah,
many weird rules over there for that.
they got rules, man. They
Mm-mm.
got rules over there, and I was
That's
like,
why
dude,
that one company that starts with a C, I don't even like saying them on the camera in any capacity.
yeah,
Hmm.
They
yeah,
was flagging everybody like crazy last year
Oh yeah, they were.
on any platform. Here, IG, Tik, Facebook, whatever. They were flagging people for typing it.
Yeah.
He said they won't push niche or anything else because they won't get views. True enough, but you gotta think about those clone houses on a lot of that real estate over there on that side of town. I gotta tell you that straight up.
Yeah.
There's
But
a lot of
they
clones
making pennies on the dollar, y'all. That's the crazy
do
part.
that.
They making pennies on the dollar. Like that. And I was talking to a couple of dudes I know over there, and a couple of them are pretty successful, but it's, I mean, considering, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
bro, my God.
That's why they're live all the time.
Like, who is it? Oh,
What?
Daniel Renee. Daniel Renee
Yeah, he's a big name in
always
there,
live.
man.
And
Always.
Yeah.
he be on there selling the hell out of other people's stuff and his own. But
Got a whole desk and a whole it looked like Good Morning America over here.
Hey, look
I
what
think they
Gabriel put.
all, yeah.
Look what Gabriel put, man. He said they offered him 3K and he don't even do content.
I wouldn't doubt
So
it.
is that right? Ask Gabe. So do you have me doing your 3Ks worth of work when you be sending me decants? Is that what that is?
Mm, mm,
Am I doing the dirty work for free?
doing all the legwork.
Oh, he
You
said
can't.
yes. Got to do. Hey, yes, you got to do 2 hours lives. 2 hour lives. Hell no.
So I have an
Yeah.
active account on TikTok. I promise y'all, every day, at least 5 times a day, they send me a notification. Go live. This incentive. Do this. Do that. Do that. And I'd be like, I went
Hmm.
live on here twice, bro. I'm not even like
Yeah.
a. This ain't my bag.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't do the live man over there. It's just weird. They whole setup. They whole. It's not. It's just different, man. It's just not my space, man. But Ralph said, yeah, it does happen. They flag you.
Super flag. They'll
Yeah.
pause your live. It'll go live pause, and you'll get hit with some type of weird restriction or something. Then if you get, I think 2 or 3 restriction, they'll cut it, chop it right
Mm.
off, boop, and then you'll be blocked for how many other hours or whatever. They be
Bro,
wilding over
like I
there.
said, that's why I only go on there and I be coming into other people's chats. They be like, Jim,
Yes.
you should go live. I be like, I'm good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
I'm
went
good.
You
live over
know.
there. I think twice. I'm cool, and it's like a
Well,
Cause
whole
you
type
I
know.
of.
can't be watching. You know what I'm saying? I can't be watching my words over there. They really be on some don't say this and don't say that. I'll be like, are you serious?
Yeah,
Hey,
man, I'm cool.
guess what, man? B Love was going ahead, right? She had an
Hmm.
atomizer. She was spraying it. It was a pressurized atomizer, so it was going like a mist. AI picked it up like she was smoking a cigar or a cigarette or something. They flagged her immediately, cut her down. That's what it goes like that, man. It's crazy. I'm
Crazy.
like,
Hey,
wait, they didn't.
that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's
Well, I'm gonna
nasty
start.
Tell
work.
Gabe, tell Gabe to cut me my check when he does.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Gabe, you hear him, right? You hear Gabe? He's hollering at you. Nothing but clones, please.
Yeah,
Let
I
him
sit in
say,
B live. I sit in B Love's lives quite a bit.
yeah. I go.
Shit, should
I
they
check
be
out
talking
B.
about fragrances? They be chatting Cathy's in there. I mean, they be talking about fragrances, but they be talking about what they got going on and whatnot. I be in there, I'll
Yeah,
just be
Yeah.
laughing.
it's like a forum over there. It's they version of the
Uh-huh.
View and all that.
Hey,
It
man,
do
this is
be.
Girls Powwow over there. But they be talking about fragrances. They do be talking about fragrances. But
Yeah, it do.
usually I'll go ahead and jump in. What is it? My guy named Diamond King. I'll
Yeah,
go
Oh
over there,
yeah,
check
yeah.
him out, and
Diamond be on it. Diamond's one of the ones he does well selling. My guy Truth
yeah.
Fit Fragrance.
Yeah,
Um,
your boy True Fit. You brought him on. I think you brought him on the other time, right? Like
he's
not long
coming.
ago,
Yeah,
right?
he's coming over to
Yeah.
YouTube. He's starting to post more on this side. Who
yeah.
else? The
Okay.
Sprayers Club is coming over. I go in there and pop in on him. It's a couple of guys. You know what I'm saying? White, black, and
Yeah.
indifferent that I really mess with over there. And I'll just go in, hit the heart button a few hundred times, show them some love, and then get out. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, I respect them. I like what they do, but at the end of the day, I'm not about to stand in there for too long watching y'all sell stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, they
I was
said
never
like
into the home shopping network. Some of them do,
yeah.
some of them don't. Some of them just be talking about stuff, but at the end of the day, they're
Yeah.
talking about what they're trying to sell, and I respect it, but I can't do it. I
So
can't do it.
Jim's you on the payroll. He said I pay in samples.
That's crazy.
All right,
Yeah, he
Paying
I
said
need
he
to
samples
tell
is
pays
Gary. All
crazy.
right, we gonna have to upgrade those sample sizes. Then I'm gonna need some 5 to 10 millis. All right.
Paying
samples.
samples is crazy. Now, it's a few
Yeah,
people I
hey.
watch over there on TikTok. They be having like it'd be like 8, 9 of them in a box, and they'll just sit there and talk about fragrances on the shelf for 5, 6 hours.
Gave you BSing. He said I got blocked because I called someone a TikToker.
Yeah,
Hell
that's
no.
mad
You
funny.
know what? Hey, I wouldn't be surprised because I seen
That's
people get
mad
cut
funny.
for atomizers, dude. That's real. So yeah, man, they rules is just different over there, man. And I never was
Too different.
uh yeah, I'm cool on it. I'm cool on it. But look here, fellas. I had a
Yeah.
grand time with y'all, man. I'm about to hop up off of here. It's 8:19 on my time. See if what the family want for dinner or whatnot. Do my part. Y'all have been a blessing, man. I appreciate both of y'all coming on here. My people in the chat, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, joining in, and being active. Y'all been a blessing. We got Christmas Eve tomorrow. I will most likely pop up at maybe 11 tomorrow. I will not go on at nighttime. It'll be 11, maybe 30 minutes just to check in with my folks. I want y'all to be safe. Hey, there's a lot of drinking and driving. Just please be safe on your destination and wherever you guys are going. Hey, see y'all tomorrow. Let the Most High protect y'all, keep y'all safe. To
Jim's
the
going
next.
live tomorrow.
Oh, Jim's going live?
Yeah, he going live from I think 3 in the afternoon till 3 in the morning.
You full of shit. You know what? I kind of stopped believing you, man, because you be sounding serious. You told me the same, man. So I'll be really taking you for faith. Will told me about this ish. I just be falling for it like a fool, man. But anyway, man, thank you for hopping on, bro. I will holler at you tomorrow. Y'all, thank y'all. Let the Most High protect y'all, keep y'all safe to the next one. Yak my peace.
Deuce.